Nutraceutical starts with the premise that we have to have a quality ingredient. We're very concerned that the consumer receives exactly what they think they're getting. Quality is our #1 value in the company. It is not just a philosophy, it is an action. We control the process from start to finish. We invest in quality equipment, hire quality individuals, and quality facilities. The process of manufacturing has quality auditing so that from the very beginning to the very end, there is quality in the process.
The purpose of the lab obviously is to test the quality and authenticity of our raw materials.
We begin literally at the source. When they arrive here, we run them through every test imaginable.
We get all of these raw materials that come in, and we're making sure that they're safe. We're going to look to see how much total microbial growth is. So we're going to look for all of the bacteria, yeast, and mold. We're going to then look at the bacteria that come in. Are they pathogenic? We make sure that those aren't put into production.
We want to make sure that there are no constituents that do not belong in the ingredient. No metals or microbiological contamination. That it actually is the product that we think it is. So we test for identity. We test chemically, so there are no pesticides or any other things that would adulterate that product.
We'll get samples from time to time that have been adulterated, say, or spiked, we could call it, with the analyte of interest. So it's not really coming from the source, the plant. Someone's taking a chemical and they're adding it to a material to spike it and make it come to claim.
We also test for potency. We test to make sure that what we say is in the product actually is in the product.
It's called inductive coupled plasma mass spectrometer, and we essentially take a multivitamin and break it down, and we analyze each of the elements, and we can quantify how much calcium or how much zinc or how much selenium is in the sample.
Management has always done a good job of supporting us in the lab and making us feel like they value what we do. Whenever a new technology arises that we need, we are able to get it so that we can test what we need to, and quite often beyond what the industry even requires of us.
Ultra-performance liquid chromatography, Fourier transform infrared spectroscopy, titrations. We have specific gravimetric approaches. We use Solaris, standard plating techniques, total plate counts for bacteria, irradiation detectors. We have moisture analyzers, laser particle size testers. We are kind of the gatekeepers for the quality of the product. That's important to the customers to know that the product they're receiving has been rigorously examined.
Each raw material may have a dozen tests, and on a product with multiple raw materials in it, you could have over 100 tests easily.
We've made a significant investment to make sure that quality is done at the highest possible levels. The investment didn't just end with the equipment, because we do have the finest lab facilities in our industry, we believe. But it also was the investment in the people.
The customer reaps the benefits of scientists that really have a love and passion for testing what they do. They have degrees in chemistry, microbiology, botany, biology. It is very important to them professionally that they do a good job. It's their reputation.
Disintegration testing is an important test. What it allows us to do is guarantee that anything we've put into a capsule or into a tableted form will actually fall apart in the person's body who's consumed the pill.
I use the ultra-performance liquid chromatography instruments hooked to a photodiode array. I dissolve the samples, inject it into the instrument, analyze it on the computer.
I really do like being a chemist. I like the variety of samples to test.
The sensory taste test is very important to keep the spec inconsistent for those raw materials.
To test the particle size, we use an instrument that was developed in the aerospace industry called the Silis 1190. It's essentially the state-of-the-art of particle size testing.
Well, it's one of the main reasons I've worked here for 22 years is Nutraceutical has continually stayed up with the technology and testing our products.
I'm often asked, what kind of vitamins would you take? My whole family takes several of our supplements because I know the process and I know the testing and the care that goes into making our materials. I have faith in the products that we make, enough to feed them to my own children.
It's the thing that our customers expect from us, and I think we exceed actually the expectations as it relates to this industry. We can look squarely in the eye of any customer, any consumer, and say, yes, we go above and beyond what is necessary to make sure you're receiving a safe and effective product.